Hello everyone, my name is John Paul, DayTradetoWin.com. Today's video is going to be discussing the roadmap software that we use exclusively with the mentorship class. The mentorship program includes all the programs with lifetime licenses, and one of the software applications that we use based on price action is the roadmap. And the roadmap is software that's added to your charts, and it allows a few things. The first thing that the roadmap does is filters out trades. When you see the market, the candles, trade in an area that is at the shaded areas right here, the tendency is for the market to pause, reverse, to stall, to actually stop in its path. Now the way this works is that, let's say that you have traders that are buying and accumulating and accumulating and accumulating, and it comes to a point where they've accumulated a certain amount of contracts that they're now going to take profit on and unload. And so what the roadmap does, it looks at this and says it's about time for these traders at this price to unload, and it gives you an area to filter out any long potential trades, which you can see here is indicating to stop and not go long, and actually to sell. There's actually a short signal to go short here. And the same thing is true as traders now begin to sell and sell and sell and sell. You can see that at this area here the market begins to stop, and it had to actually go to the next level to stop and then immediately reversed. And that's because as soon as the market reaches this area, there's a reversal, buying back, taking profit. It's now cheap for them, and they are either taking a profit or entering a new position to the long side, and that's what you're seeing. So the idea behind the roadmap is to filter out any short trades once it reaches this area, and short trades when it reaches this area. And if you would have went short, at least down here at 38.23 area or 38.24, the market reversed. And again, it hit the same area in the shaded area and it reversed. And now we come here for today. This area right here stopped and paused. There's no short signal here, but the same thing is true. As traders are buying and buying and buying, it reaches an area where it's now time to take profit. And what you're seeing is the market stopping and not continuing, just holding its place as traders are taking a profit. And as we continue higher and higher, the same thing is true here. The market stops and begins to pause and then continues higher. So again, the filter is not to go long until it breaks through these areas, and once it lands in the shaded area, to hold off on buying right at that moment. And the same thing is true once the market reaches inside the zone. Even when it touches here, the outskirts of the roadmap zone, once again it's indicating hold on, we're not going long, because there's going to be a massive amount of sellers that are going to take their profit or enter the trade short for the first time. Both could happen, and the market begins to reverse. So you'd go short once the market reaches this area and starts to come out. But going long is the wrong thing to do. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking a trade from zone to zone. That's also an opportunity that once it's broken a zone, you can go long, because now there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing stopping you. There's no reversal happening. It's now going to the next magnet up here. And the same thing is true. It tried to go beyond the zone and got stuck every time. And now the market reaches the outskirts of the zone here on the bottom and stopped, could not go and continue to the short side. So remember, the idea behind the roadmap is look at traders, large commercial and large speculators begin to absorb all of the buyers and all of the sellers as the market comes and lands in these areas. So if you're about to go short right here, it's a bad thing to do. It filters out the trades, because as soon as it hits this area here, it reverses. And as we continue for the day, the same thing is true. Let's see if we have another one here I can show you. Right over here at about 3 o'clock Eastern time, as soon as it hits here, it immediately stops the market and reverses it hard. And we may have another one here. Nope, not yet. So as we see it here, there's no short trades once it lands in 38, 32. There's no long trades as we get here into this area as well. Let's wait until it goes through before continuing long. And that's how the roadmap works. It uses as a filter, as an entry, both counter trend and with the trend. It's a very useful piece of software. My name is John Paul. The next mentorship class begins February 8th. Those of you who are interested in joining, visit DayTradetoWin.com, and I'll see you at the next video. If you're new to day trading and want to learn more on the benefits of trading the markets, visit DayTradetoWin.com, join the next mentorship class starting later this month, and subscribe to the Day Trade to Win YouTube channel. We focus on price action and work exclusively with new and beginner traders who want to learn more on how to prosper from trading.